Why do you think Tevez's camp is suggesting that the problem is with you?
I don't know. I don't know why. I have always a good relationship with him. Also after Munich, I called him in my house. I said, "Ask apologize. You came back. For me, it's no problem."
Does that annoy you that your character's being sort of attacked and your man management skills are being attacked?
No. I had always a good behavior with him, like with the other players. No.
So if it's not you, what is it?
I don't know. I think that he always said that he wants to leave Manchester. He wants to come very close with his family, and I helped him for this last year, this year in August, September.
Does it strike you as strange that having spoken about his family at the start, then about Gary Cook, he's now turned to you? It's almost like he's gone through different targets.
Yeah, it's very strange, this, but don't change.
I mean, at the start of the transfer window, you said that you wanted 3 players perhaps to find alternative clubs, Onuoha and Bridge and Tevez. Now one of those is gone.
Onuoha and Bridge, because Onuoha, for example, is a good guy, and for him it was important to go to play because he can stay here and maybe play only 1-2 games. He's young, he needs to play for him, and the same for Bridge, because it's impossible to stay in one club and not play any game. And was important for them. Carlos is a different situation.
But I mean, these players employ agents to find them work. I mean, they've not done very well,
I don't know. You know, sometimes it's difficult to understand why some players have some agent.
Yeah.
Because if I was a player, I can take never an agent like someone that work here.
Yeah. Because you employ an agent to find you work, don't you?
Yeah. First this, and after that help the players in the difficult situation. Help, not put the player against the club or against the manager, against the other players. The agent are important also for this, not only for earning the money. Are important to help the players.
So wouldn't it make a lot of sense to swap Tevez for Carroll? That's not a stupid
No,
idea.
I never heard this. I read on the newspaper.
But
It's not
you
true.
Carroll would be more useful to Manchester City than Tevez.
Carroll is a good player. He's a young. He's a strong. But I think that is difficult. I don't think.
But we know we've done a lot of work yesterday on this story. 2 or 3 people say a phone call was made. That does seem to be true.
No, between me and no.
Not you.
I don't
not
know
you.
if Brian, I don't know if it's true because I really read on the newspaper. I never speak with Marwood about this.
But just one more on that. Wouldn't that kind of swap be sensible? Carlos can't play for you. But
If you want to know my opinion about him, for him it's important that they find a good solution because he can stay 1 year without play. For him it's important to start to play because he's a good player, he's a top player, and for him.
But wouldn't you be interested in that kind of swap, though? My last question. Wouldn't you be interested in that kind of swap?
At the moment, no, because we didn't have any chance to talk about this with Liverpool, and I don't know this situation. It's new for me.
Guys, this week. Just one more. Enough on Tevez, just one more about. Do you expect him back this week? And any indication when he's coming back?
We waiting back him 2 months ago. Not now.
Did you, the cup exits in the Carling Cup and the FA Cup, people were suggesting that the pressure has got to Manchester City and they're starting to shake. What would you say?
No, but it was We were disappointed because we wanted to go in the final in Carling Cup, we wanted to go through in the FA Cup, but it was too difficult situation because against United we played 90 minutes with 10 players without reason, and if you play with 10 players against United, you can lose the game. And after against Liverpool, we tried everything in the second game. We scored 2 goals in Anfield, and 2 difficult games with the difficult situation in the game. But when you play this game, you can lose. But now we have other 2 competitions.
How do you think the Spurs victory will help the team's mentality, because that was a big win against the title contender?
No. For us was more important a game against Tottenham. This is sure. But this is want to say that we didn't want to win against Liverpool. We tried to do everything, but the game against Tottenham was really important for us.
Do you think you're due some good luck or some good breaks after what's happened with Vincent and Mario? Do you think maybe you're due something now over the course of the season?
Yeah. No, I think that when we talk about this, that December, January was a difficult month, maybe came up for some situation for this reason, injured, some player banned for this. I hope that now we can continue to win in Barca's Premier League if it's possible.
You've had 6 red cards this season. Is that because the referees have got it wrong?
Because we are a bad team.
Have you got to...
What's the team? What's the name? Who?
Wimbledon.
We are like Wimbledon.
You don't think you need to remind your players about behaviour, because you can't afford any more suspensions, can you?
I can say this, that my players are good players. They never played, they don't want never to do a bad tackle against another player. This is not in our mind. But for this reason, I said that we had 2 months very unlucky.
How is your relationship with Everton? Because before you were manager, there's a lot of bad feeling between the 2 clubs, which might explain why they've done very well against you.
I don't know for which reason.
The Lescott transfer.
Manchester City pay a lot of money for Lescott. We didn't take him free. I don't feel that could be a reason, this, but
that's what they think.
I don't know. Normally we have a good relationship. We don't have problem.
And in terms of you and David Moyes now, have you put
No.
behind you? That's all.
No, it's in the past. No.
Do you think Vincent will change his style because of that sending off? Will he change how he tackles or anything?
No, I think that it's difficult because in some game this tackle for us it was a red card. For other tackle, maybe Rost was not a red card. It's difficult to understand this. I hope that Vinny can play all the games from now to the end. Probably should pay more attention.
Alex Ferguson said that he'd done it before and got away with it. Was that fair? He had a habit of doing that.
He's clever. Alex is clever. Very clever.
To make referees think.
Okay, you're welcome.